My beloved child, the unveiling has begun, and nothing can stop what I have set in motion. What you hear today is not just passing words like so many other sounds in your life, but words of eternal weight, spoken from my heart, to be engraved upon your soul like a seal that will never fade. This is a sacred message for you, in this very moment, because I know you are standing at the threshold of a new season, where truth will break every chain of deception and lead you into the radiant freedom I have prepared since the beginning. My child, listen closely, for I have seen every detail of your life. Not a single tear has fallen without me holding it. Not a single sigh has been uttered without me hearing. In the moments when you felt utterly alone, believing you were abandoned, I was there, watching each step you took, holding you in my unseen yet mighty hands. I have heard the whispers spoken behind your back, the secrets others never wanted you to know. I have seen the hidden intentions, the plots conceived in darkness. And now is the time I bring them all into the light. You will no longer live in uncertainty or doubt, for the truth will be placed plainly before your eyes. You have long wondered why your soul felt so burdened, why your days passed under an invisible weariness. You did not realize that unseen powers were working to keep you in the shadows, preventing you from seeing what I was doing in your life. But my child, the season of blindness is over. The veils are being torn away. This is the hour of awakening. This is the moment when darkness will no longer find refuge. And I assure you that once your eyes are opened, you will never again be able to pretend you have not seen. Beloved child, I cherish your gentle and compassionate heart. I know how freely you have given it, how unconditionally you have offered your loyalty, how you have loved without calculation. But with kindness must also come wisdom. You must learn to recognize when someone is not who they appear to be. You must have spiritual discernment so that you are no longer drawn into the snares of deception. I do not say this to fill you with fear, but to strengthen you so that you may walk in clarity and power, knowing you are never alone and that I always guide you in the way of truth. Can you feel it? My child, a shift is happening within your home and within your soul. If you look closely, you will see the signs. If you listen, you will hear my whispers. If you open your heart, you will feel the weight of this holy moment. Do not ignore it. Do not allow yourself to be swept away in the spiritual slumber that seeks to pull you from the truth. This moment is not here to sow fear, but to bring clarity and freedom. You have endured a long season of confusion, of questions without answers. But now, I, myself, testify to you that none of this is by chance. I am the one bringing everything into the light, so that you may know you are loved, kept, and called into a purpose far greater than you ever imagined. And once you have seen the truth, you will never again be the same. Tonight, the chains of deception will be broken. The lies that once bound you will hold no power. Every hidden manipulation will end. The burdens that pressed upon your soul will be lifted, so that you may step into the freedom I have ordained. This is the moment I place within you a new vision, a new discernment, and the wholeness you have long desired. My beloved child, the time is now. Revelation has come. The truth is being unveiled, and once it is revealed, nothing will ever be the same. You will remember this night as the night of complete transformation. The moment when your eyes were opened, your heart was freed, and your soul was carried into the light. You will know with certainty that it was I who revealed it. And from this day forward you will walk not in fear, but in freedom, strength, and hope. Therefore, my beloved, Keep your mind awake and keep your heart open. Do not allow the darkness to steal what I am giving you in this very hour. Stand firm, trust fully, and allow me to lead you into the fullness of this new season. For once I have begun. No power can stop me. And you will see, you will know, and you will live in the clarity and glory I have prepared for you since eternity. My beloved child, as you prepare to close your eyes tonight, as your body longs for rest and the world around you sinks into silence, know this: something great is unfolding right within your home. You may feel weary after a long day. You may feel the pull of sleep soothing your mind from worry and fear, urging you to let go and drift into the shadows of slumber. But I tell you, my child, this is no ordinary night. This is not merely a moment of exhaustion. This is the hour when the veil between what you see and what you have never seen is being lifted, and the truth that has long been hidden will be revealed before your very eyes. My child, I know these past days have not been easy. I know you have carried many burdens, many unanswered questions, and fears you dared not confess to anyone. You have tried to smile, to stand strong, but deep inside you felt weary and alone. Yet I want you to know that you never carry it alone. On this very night, I am stepping into the silence of your space to remind you that I am always with you, and I have never left your side, not even for a single breath. Tonight is not merely for you to sleep, but for you to touch the deep truth that your soul has long yearned for. You have sensed that something has been moving around you, a change that your mind could not explain, but your heart felt clearly. This is the unveiling drawing near, the moment when what has long been hidden will be brought into the light. You may have asked yourself why you are so weary, why your thoughts have become clouded and confused. I want you to know, my child, that none of this is by chance. An unseen power has sought to keep you in the shadows. But now, I am breaking every chain, so that you may see with clarity what you must know. My beloved child, I cherish your gentle and compassionate heart, the heart that has given so much trust and love without condition. Yet it is because of this very tenderness that you have been vulnerable, easily wounded and deceived by those who never had pure intentions. Tonight, I call you into a new depth of wisdom, into a sharper spiritual discernment. You must learn to recognize my voice, to distinguish the truth from the false coverings of deception. Do not fear, my child, for I will not leave you alone in this journey. I will guide you with my light, and my truth will illuminate every step you take. Be awake, my child, for this moment is decisive. Do not let spiritual slumber overtake you, nor let weariness cause your soul to miss what I am giving. This is the hour of revelation, the time when the whispers that once hid in the dark will now ring out in the light. Once you have seen, you will no longer be able to pretend you have not seen. Once you have heard, you will never again turn away in ignorance. And in this very hour, you will know beyond all doubt that it is I, the one who has loved you with everlasting love, who is revealing truth to you. Do you feel it? My child, do you sense the stirring within your soul and within your very home? Open your eyes. Open your heart, for the signs are clearer now than ever before. Tonight, lies will end. Invisible chains will be broken, and the heavy burdens on your soul will be lifted. This is not a moment for fear, but a moment for hope. Not a time for you to sink deeper into darkness, but a time for you to step into the radiant light of truth. My beloved, I am calling you into a new vision, into a new discernment, and into the wholeness I have already prepared for you. Remember this: no force can stop what I have begun. Tonight will become a milestone in your life, the night you will know you are no longer abandoned, the night you will feel my presence so clearly, and the night you will receive true freedom. Therefore, my beloved child, be watchful and ready. Remain faithful, for when the light breaks forth, you will see everything clearly. And when that moment comes, you will remember forever that it was I who did this for you. From this day on, you will no longer walk in fear, but in clarity, in strength, and in the unfailing love I have poured out for you. My precious child, there are moments when your soul becomes fragile and exposed, when you do not realize you have allowed something from outside to slip in, opening the door to influences that do not belong to the light. I see each of those moments clearly. When you thought it was only a small choice, a passing thought, a door barely cracked open, yet in truth it led to profound effects on your soul. I do not condemn you, for I know how freely you have loved, how easily you have trusted, and how often your pure compassion has caused you to forget the need to remain awake, to discern what belongs to the light and what does not. My child, the time has come for you to truly open your eyes and see beyond the material world your physical sight beholds. This life is not only flesh and touch and measure, it is a deeper reality, a sacred reality many have chosen to forget, because it requires watchfulness, faith, and a spirit that seeks me. Yet I call you, for I see in you a heart still sensitive, a soul still longing for truth, even when weary and uncertain of where to search. This is the moment, my child, where the visible and the invisible meet. When you close your eyes to rest, a whole world is moving around you, not to make you afraid, but to show you that you are never alone, that your life is not a meaningless repetition of days. Every breath, every heartbeat, every tear you shed resounds in the unseen realm. And I hear, I know, tonight, in your very home, something great is about to be revealed, something that will forever change the way you see life. Do you know, my child, that the moments you felt completely drained, with nothing left to hold on to, were the very moments I was closest to you? You have had sleepless nights, thoughts pressing in like shadows, leaving your mind weary and your heart unsettled. Yet I tell you, this was no accident. It was the sign that your soul was in battle, a battle to step out of darkness into light, to reclaim what has always been yours. And I assure you, my child, that this battle is not in vain. Remember, you were created not merely to exist, but to live in the light. You are not a prisoner of fear, not a victim of darkness, but my child to whom I have given authority to rise above all powers that do not belong to the light. You may have opened doors unintentionally, but I say to you, nothing can break my promise or my protection over you. What is needed now is for you to awaken, to discern, to face with courage, and to step into the truth I am bringing. Tonight, my child, is a moment unlike any other. Darkness seems silent, yet in that silence, my light is breaking through, tearing down every covering wall to expose what has long been hidden. You will hear my whisper deep in your soul, not hurried, not loud, but powerful and full of authority. That voice will call you out of confusion and lead you into clarity. And once you have heard, you will never again return to the way you were before. I want you to understand that this moment is not to bring fear, but to give you freedom. You have lived too long in weariness and doubt. But now I will show you that every promise of mine is unshakable, that my light is stronger than any darkness that has ever surrounded you. You will see that what you thought was lost was only waiting to be restored in me. You will realize that your hidden prayers never fell into emptiness, but have been taking root in the unseen realm, now blossoming into undeniable truth. My beloved child, prepare your heart, open your eyes, your ears, your soul to receive what I am revealing. Tonight will be a marker, a memory you will never forget, for it is the night you truly know that I have always been with you. And when the unveiling comes, you will understand that you were never forsaken, never forgotten. You will see that you are chosen, deeply loved, and called into a reality greater than anything you have imagined. My beloved, stand firm, be courageous, and remain awake. For the moment when the visible and the invisible meet has come, I am bringing truth into the light. And from this night onward, your life will never be the same. My precious child, there is something you have not fully understood about what has been happening right under your roof. I know that many times you have felt strange disturbances passing unease, whispers that seem not to belong here, feelings your reason quickly dismissed as imagination. You reassured yourself there was nothing to fear, that it was only your weary mind, that there was no reason for concern. Yet I tell you, my beloved, those moments were not coincidence, and those impressions were not random. They were warnings, signals, silent efforts to draw your attention, to let you know that something was stirring in the shadows, which you must awaken to recognize. I have seen how often you brushed aside the stirrings in your soul, fearing that if you faced them, you would confront truths too difficult to accept. But now, because the appointed time has come, because the moment can no longer be delayed, I am revealing to you what you have not seen before. Listen closely. My child, something has been allowed to enter your home, something that does not belong to the light, something unworthy of the space I gave you as a sanctuary of peace. It may have come through an object that seemed harmless, through careless words spoken, through an unexamined invitation, or even through the presence of someone who carried it. Yet, in whatever way, it is interred, it has remained, it has watched, it has influenced. I do not say this to make you afraid, but to open your eyes. I want you to know you are not abandoned in this battle. Remember, my child, your home is more than four walls and a roof. It is a spiritual dwelling where you and I abide together. If something not of the light has forced its way in, then my light is also present to expose it and cast it out. I am giving you the opportunity to rise, to look truthfully and courageously, and to reclaim the peace that has always belonged to you. My beloved child, I know you have grown weary from trying to find reasons for the feelings you could never quite name. You have blamed yourself for being too weak, too doubtful, or too sensitive. But the truth is, you were right to sense that unease, for your soul has been resonating with the frequency of truth. Do not dismiss the intuition I placed within you, for it is the very tool I use to warn you and protect you. You have remained silent long enough, soothing yourself long enough. Now I want you to face it, because the truth can no longer remain hidden. Know this, I never leave you alone in the darkness, even when your own home no longer felt like a place of peace. I was there, waiting for the moment you would lift your head and seek the light of my presence. Tonight you will see that the truth does not come to frighten you, but to set you free. You will understand that the quiet presence which has clung to your home holds no power over you. Because my light is stronger than every shadow. When I reveal, nothing can remain concealed. When I speak, nothing can continue to hold dominion. Beloved child, be awake. This is not a life limited to the physical, but a deeper reality, one that many have chosen to ignore. Yet I call you so that you will not miss it. This is the moment where the visible and the invisible meet. The moment you must know that what is happening is not only what your eyes can see, but also the battles in the unseen realm that I am helping you overcome. And tonight, in your very home, what has been hidden will be brought into the light. Prepare your heart, for when the unveiling comes, you will finally understand why you have felt so weary and unsettled. You will realize that I have been warning you all along, that every sign you overlooked was my whisper to keep you awake. And once you see, you will never again pretend you did not see. You will walk with eyes wide open, with a soul set free, and with a heart filled with a new peace that I alone give. Do not fear. My beloved, tonight is not a night of darkness, but a night of light, not to make you tremble, but to make you stand firm, not to bring loss, but to bring restoration. I have awaited this moment, and now it has come. Open your heart. Stay awake, for you are about to step into a new chapter of truth and freedom. I am the one who has seen, who has heard, and who now acts to bring you into clarity. And once this light shines forth, nothing in your life will ever remain the same. My beloved child, do not close your eyes before facing this. Do not slip into sleep without rising in prayer. Tonight is not an ordinary night, and this moment is not merely for rest, but for awareness and action. Speak forth truth. Declare with your own voice that everything not of me will not be permitted in your home. I have given you an authority greater than you ever imagined. You carry within you a power far beyond what you have used. It has been with you since the moment I created you, and I have waited for the day you would dare to rise and use it. At the very moment you begin to speak, when you dare to declare what I have placed in your heart, everything will begin to shift. Do not think your prayers are meaningless, whispers cast into the air. I hear every word, and not only I, the entire spiritual realm moves when you rise in faith, when you dare to command with the authority I have given you. The atmosphere around you will change. What once lurked silently will find no hiding place. What darkness once concealed will be forced into the light, and nothing can stop that revelation. I know you have often felt powerless, believing yourself just a small being in a vast world. But I tell you, you are not small in my eyes. You are the child of the Creator, and in your very veins flows the life that no darkness can extinguish. My child, you carry within you a sacred strength that makes the enemy tremble at the sight of you. And this power is not meant to remain hidden, but to be released through your declarations, through your prayers, born of faith in me. Do not believe you must wait until everything in your life is perfect before you dare to pray. Do not believe you must be flawless and without mistake before you speak forth authority. I do not call the perfect. I call the children who lean upon my power, and it is in your weakness that my strength is made complete. When you are exhausted, remember that. My power is most fully revealed in your weariness. When your words feel frail, remember that even a single word spoken in faith is enough to set the heavens in motion. Beloved child, understand this. Your silence is what the darkness longs for. It does not fear a weary soul, but it trembles before a weary soul who dares to lift their voice in my name. It knows that when you stand in your rightful place, the place of one chosen by me, clothed in heavenly authority, it loses all ground. So do not remain silent. Do not surrender. Tonight, open your mouth. Declare that your home belongs to the light. Proclaim that nothing not of me will be allowed to remain. Remember, the words you speak do not merely touch the air, they reach into the unseen. They carry the power to release, the power to break chains, the power to expose what has long been hidden. And as you walk in that authority, you will see the atmosphere around you transformed. A new peace will flood your home. A new clarity will shine into places once clouded. A new hope will spring forth within your soul. My child, I know you once believed that these spiritual battles were only for the greater ones, the stronger ones. But I tell you the truth, you are the one I have chosen. You are the vessel I desire to use, not because you are strong enough, but because I am in you, not because you are perfect, but because my love and authority cover you. So raise courage. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not doubt, for I have given you authority. Do not remain silent, for the darkness will tremble at the sound of your voice. Tonight you will see change. Tonight, what has been hidden will be exposed. Tonight, the darkness will find no place to hide, and you will step into a new season of freedom, of clarity, and of peace. You will know with certainty that I have never abandoned you, that I have placed within you a great power, not so you merely survive, but so you overcome. And you will remember this night as the moment you truly rose in the authority I gave you, the moment everything began to move, the moment you stepped into unshakable truth. So, my beloved, do not close your eyes without facing this. Do not slip into sleep without prayer. Open your mouth. Raise your voice. Declare the truth. For the moment you do, you will see the darkness tremble, the truth shine forth, and my peace flood your home. This is the hour I have appointed, and you are the one I have called to rise and walk in that light. Do not let yourself fall into passivity. This is not the time to surrender, not the time to fold your arms and wait, nor the time to let darkness drag your mind into fear and weariness. This is the moment for action, for prayer, for watchfulness. My child, I am with you, and I want you to know I have never left you for even a moment. When you thought you were alone, I was there. When you thought you were abandoned, I was holding you in my arms. When you doubted if I was near, it was then that I was closer than ever. My child, I have never turned my face away from you, and my love for you has never diminished. Now I am here, speaking directly to you, calling you to awaken, to open your eyes, and to step into your rightful place in the authority I gave you from the very beginning. You are not just a wandering soul in this fleeting world. You are the child of the Creator, made for a purpose far greater than human understanding. You carry within you the seed of eternal life, a seed no power can destroy. I have placed within you a strength you yourself have often not realized, and now is the time to rise and use it. Do not let another night pass without facing what lurks in the shadows. Do not let your silence become the enemy's advantage. Tonight, let your soul awaken. Let your eyes open to see the truth unveiled. When you enter prayer with all your heart, you are not only speaking with me, you are shaking the spiritual realm itself. When you proclaim truth, the walls of deception will tremble. When you declare that light belongs in your home, the darkness will retreat. I know there have been days when you felt too weak, believing your voice carried no weight. believing your prayers were meaningless sounds. But I tell you the truth. Every prayer you speak is an arrow of light piercing the night. Every cry of your heart is a bell that makes the darkness quake. You do not realize it. But each time you lift your voice, the spiritual atmosphere around you shifts. Do not underestimate what you carry within you. The authority I have given you is no mere idea. It is a living reality with power to break every chain and set you free. My child, I am calling you to rise. Act now. Do not wait for a better day or a moment when you feel strong enough. It is in the very moment of your weakness that I can reveal the greatness of my power. Do not look at your own limitations, but look to the one who created you and who holds the entire universe in his hands. Believe that you are not fighting alone, for I am going before you. I am guarding behind you, and I am surrounding you with my mighty hands. My beloved, I have given you a position no one can take away, a place where darkness cannot reach if you hold it by faith. It is the position of a child belonging to the light, covered by my eternal love. And when you stand firm in that position, no weapon forged against you will prevail. Lift up your head, my child, for you are not a failure, but a victor in me. You were not destined to live in fear, but to walk in the freedom, I hope, and victory that I have given you. Look around you, and you will see the signs that everything is beginning to shift. Things you once thought would never change are now being shaken. Lies that long concealed the truth are being exposed. Burdens that once pressed heavily upon your soul are being lifted. You will see the atmosphere around you transform, for my presence is filling it. Believe that in the very moment you rise, in the very moment you speak, the spiritual atmosphere surrounding you will be changed. My beloved child, this is the hour I have given you to live in awakening. This is the time for you to learn not to retreat, not to yield, and not to let passivity steal what I am placing in your hands. Step into the strength I have prepared for you. Let prayer become your weapon. Let faith be the flame that never dies in your heart. Let the hope I have planted within you become the lamp that lights every step you take. And you will see, my child, that when you rise and act, everything will change before your very eyes. No longer confusion and doubt, but clarity and peace. No longer heavy silence, but the song of triumph resounding. No longer the lurking of darkness, but my light covering your entire house. And you will know with certainty that I, the one who promised you from the beginning, remain faithful, remain near, and remain true to fulfill every word I have spoken. My beloved, delay no longer. Tonight, rise, open your mouth, pray, proclaim the truth. This is not the time to sleep in passivity, but the time to awaken in power. I am here, right beside you, and I will never leave you. And as you walk in the light, you will know that nothing is the same anymore, for I have acted, and I have transformed your whole life. My precious child, I know you have felt the weight, the weariness, the burdens of things even you cannot easily name. There have been moments you sat in silence and asked yourself, why does my heart feel so heavy? Why does each breath seem so hard? Why do unseen things disturb my mind so deeply? You are not imagining it, my child, for around you, deep movements are taking place that human eyes cannot see. Invisible currents are flowing. Events are being arranged in the spiritual realm, and your soul has sensed them. But be at peace, my beloved, for I see it all. I see what has been set in motion. I see those who have whispered against you, I see the schemes woven in the shadows. Nothing escapes my eyes. There are times you thought you were abandoned in a world filled with injustice and deceit. But I want you to know you have never been alone. Even when you cannot see me, I am beside you, guarding each step you take. I see the whispers behind your back, the things people think they can hide. I know the secret plots designed to discourage you, to make you question your worth, and to bind your soul in fear. But hear this, my child, every plan darkness has made, I will use to bring you into the light of truth and victory. My beloved, I know the sleepless nights when your eyes grew weary from unseen tears. I hear every sigh you dare not put into words. I know the moments when you no longer had strength to pray, and all you could do was sit in silence. Yet even in that silence, the cry of your heart reached me, and I never turned away. You may think your words are weak, but I tell you, the whispers of your heart can move heaven and earth, for they come from a place of truth. I see clearly those who have spoken against you, but remember this, no lie can stand against the truth I proclaim. I see the plots made to harm you, but take courage, for they will never reach their goal. For I am the one going before you, breaking down every wall, shattering every chain, and protecting you from every deceitful scheme. You will see this. What darkness intended to destroy you will become the very platform by which I lift you up. So you may know that I am the one who turns all things for good to those who love me. My beloved, the burden you carry is not a sign of defeat, but a sign that you are entering a season of transformation. There are things you do not yet see, but I have already seen them. Doors are about to open, and darkness trembles because you are about to step into the place I have prepared. That is why it tries to weary you, to make you doubt, to make you feel abandoned. But do not believe those lies. Believe the sure word I speak. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. And you are chosen to carry my glory. Lift up your head. Do not see the heaviness as an ending, but as a reminder that a sacred work is unfolding in the unseen. When you feel weary, it is not a sign that I have left you, but a sign that I am working more powerfully than ever. Stay awake. Let prayer become your very breath. For when you open your mouth to call, the atmosphere around you begins to change. My beloved child, I've seen it all, and I have prepared you for this very moment. You think you lack the strength, but in your weakness, my power is made perfect. You think you lack ability, but you do not need your own ability. For I have given you wisdom and authority from heaven. Do not fear what you hear or feel, for I am with you. Walk in trust, for I am the one who has seen every plan in the shadows and declared that they will not succeed. Remember, my child, the burden you feel today is not to crush you, but to refine you, to make you stronger, steadier, and more sensitive in the spiritual realm. I am bringing you into a new vision, so you will not merely survive each day, but live in true clarity and freedom. And when all is revealed, you will know beyond doubt that it was not by your own strength, but by me, the one who loves you with an unchanging love. So, my beloved, be courageous. Do not let the weight steal your hope. Do not let the lies dim the truth. Know that you are covered by my love and protection, and everything moving around you rests in my hands. When you look back, you will see that this seemingly difficult moment was the turning point, the hour when I began to show more clearly than ever that you are mine and that no power can stop the plan I have for you. My beloved child, I have seen, I have heard, and I have prepared. Now believe, stand firm, and walk in the light. For I am your Father, and you are my treasure. Nothing can ever change that. My beloved child, when you close your eyes in the stillness of the night, remember that not for a single moment are you ever alone. I am covering you with my very presence, a presence stronger than any darkness, deeper than every fear, and more tender than any arms that have ever held you. No harm can come near you, for I have set an invisible hedge of protection around your life. No disturbance can touch the peace I have given you, because that peace does not come from the world, but flows from my eternal heart. Know this, my child, no turmoil can move you from the place where I have set you, for it is I who hold you firm, and no power can ever pluck you from my hand. Though you may not see them, my angels have already been appointed. They are stationed all around you, faithful watchmen who never close their eyes. Every step you take, every breath you breathe, is guarded within their keeping by my command. They are not there to draw attention, but to protect, to shield, and to preserve you from dangers you do not even know exist. And I want you to understand, my child, that no scheme of darkness can ever break through the hedge of protection I have placed around you. Beloved one, you have sometimes wondered why you feel peace, even while the world around you seems in chaos. It is because I myself am intervening, holding you within the embrace of my arms. You may feel weak, but know that in your very weakness, my power is revealed in fullness. Rest assured, for you do not live by your own strength, but by my unfailing love and faithfulness, the love of a Father who never changes. My child, as you lay your head upon the pillow and your eyes grow heavy with sleep, I want you to know that I am keeping watch over you. You do not need to carry anxiety for the things beyond your control. You do not need to fear what your eyes cannot see. For I, the Creator of heaven and earth, am right beside you. I have sent my angels to guard you, to stand watch at the threshold of your home, and to surround your soul with a fortress that cannot be broken. Do not let the whispers of darkness sow doubt within you. Do not let the winds of fear extinguish the flame of faith in your heart. Know that I am the one who stills the storms, the one who scatters the raging waves, and the one who builds a stronghold to protect you. While you sleep, I continue to work. While you rest, I fight on your behalf. When you cannot see, I see everything. And when you cannot speak, my spirit intercedes for you with groanings too deep for words. Beloved, tonight let your soul rest in trust. Do not strain yourself to control what is not yours to command. Place it all in my hands, for I alone know the path ahead, the past behind, and the future before you. Remember that you are surrounded by an unshakable love, a love so powerful that darkness must flee. Let your heart rest in the certainty that I have never left you, and I never will. My child, perhaps in the day you carried battles unseen by others, burdens too heavy for anyone else to understand. But in the night, as you close your eyes, know that I have prepared a refuge for you, a sanctuary of peace that nothing can shatter. This is not the fragile silence of the world, but the peace of heaven itself, where your soul is wrapped securely in my embrace. And when you awaken, my child, you will see that the dawn carries a fresh strength. The fears that haunted you in the night will lose their hold. The shadows that stalked you will retreat. You will rise into a new day with eyes shining with hope and a heart overflowing with peace. For you know that I am still with you, that my angels still surround you, and that my love has never changed. So, my beloved, as you close your eyes tonight. Rest in the assurance that I am covering you. No harm can come near. No darkness can touch the peace I have placed within you. My angels are ready, and you are held secure in my everlasting arms. Sleep peacefully, my child, for you are surrounded by a love that will never let you go. I have kept you through every night before, and tonight is no different. You need not fear what you cannot see, for I see it all. You need not carry tension over what is beyond your reach, for I hold all things in perfect control. There have been attempts to shake your confidence, schemes to stir your spirit and leave you restless even within your own dwelling. But I am ending it all. I am cleansing the atmosphere. I am sending my presence to fill the very room where you lay your head. You are not alone, my beloved. You have never been alone, my dear child. Tonight your sleep will be gentle, no longer troubled by invisible worries that once tried to invade your heart. Your soul will rest as lightly as a leaf drifting upon a calm stream, for I myself am holding you in my eternal arms. Your mind will be clear, no longer tangled with restless thoughts or shadowed whispers, for my light is shining, driving away all darkness, and the burdens that once pressed upon you will be lifted, for nothing can cling to you when I have declared that you belong to freedom. I know there are those who have spoken words against you, imagining that their bitter voices could alter the destiny I have written for you. Some have hoped to see you stumble, believing they could disturb the foundation I myself have laid in your life. They thought their words could strike you down. Their schemes could destroy my plan for you. But my beloved child, rest in the truth that their words are powerless. Their selfish desires hold no authority. Their hidden plots will never succeed. For I am the one guarding you and upholding everything I have established. My child, your destiny is not in human hands but in mine. No word, however venomous, can undo what I have decreed. No look of doubt or heart of envy can alter the path I have drawn for you. Your name is engraved in the palm of my hand, and no force can erase it. Remember that the words spoken against you are only hollow echoes, while my word is the everlasting voice. A single word from me can silence 1,000 accusations, and one glance from me can extinguish every hostile gaze. Beloved one, I have seen your fears, your doubts about whether you are truly strong enough to stand amidst the storms. You thought the words of others could shake you, that their plots might bring you down. But I want you to know, your true strength does not come from yourself, but from me, the living and faithful one. Because of this, you will not only stand firm, but you will walk in victory. Whatever is built upon, my promises will never collapse. You may not see it now, but even in this very moment, I am working in the unseen. I am unraveling every plan of the enemy, breaking every chain they have tried to bind upon you. I am cleansing the atmosphere around you, so that you may breathe in perfect peace. The shadows that once lurked in the dark are being dragged into the light, and they will find no place to hide. For wherever my presence dwells, darkness cannot remain. My beloved child, enter into your sleep tonight with a heart full of trust. Do not allow your mind to be seized by the old anxieties. Do not let the lies you once heard linger in your thoughts. Let my word be the lamp that shines in the darkness. Let my love be the warm blanket that covers you. When you close your eyes, remember that my angels are standing guard beside you, and I, myself, am seated near you, whispering into your soul, you are not abandoned. You are not alone. You cannot be defeated. My child, many may think they can touch you with their schemes, their jealousy, and their bitter words. But they have forgotten that you are not just an ordinary person. You are the child of the Creator, and you are surrounded by the power that flows from heaven above. They may plot against you, but I am the one who shatters every plan before it can even reach you. They may hope that you stumble, but you will stand firm, for your feet are planted on a foundation that can never be shaken. My beloved, let your heart rest lightly tonight. Let my peace flow through your soul like a gentle stream, washing away every burden, cleansing every wound, and granting you perfect rest. When the morning light comes, you will rise not only with a body refreshed, but with a soul renewed, a mind made clear, and a heart filled with hope. You will know with certainty that no force can shake you, for you are held securely in my hand. My beloved child, believe this truth: every scheme formed against you will prove useless. Every word spoken to tear you down will fall powerless, and every weight that is pressed heavily upon you will be lifted away. For I have spoken, and my word never returns void. Your sleep will be sweet. Your soul will be light. Your mind will be clear. And you will step into the new day with faith, peace, and strength that I have prepared for you from before the foundations of time. My beloved, tonight you will no longer toss and turn in doubt, no longer be restless because of troubling thoughts that seek to invade your mind. You will no longer be lost in the fog of unanswered questions, nor disturbed by fears and memories that once tormented your soul. For my presence is covering you like an invisible garment, wrapping you securely in my safe embrace. My peace is filling the very place where you lie, like a gentle river flowing through, carrying away every heaviness, and my everlasting love is sheltering you, raising up around you a fortress no enemy can ever breach. You will sleep peacefully, for you know that I am the one who holds all things in my control. Nothing escapes my sight. Nothing is beyond my authority, and no power can alter the plan I have ordained for you. And when dawn breaks, you will awaken renewed, for you know I have gone before you, preparing the path you are to walk, and arranging everything needed for your journey ahead. Even when you cannot yet see clearly, my hand is opening the way, setting before you doors that no one can shut, and closing the doors that were never meant for you. My precious child, do not doubt my voice. Do not let your heart be unsettled by the whispers of darkness or the shadows of unseen fears. Do not question what you sense in your spirit, for that is the confirmation I send, so that you may know with certainty that I am with you. This message has not come to you by chance. It comes as a calling, as a lamp lit in the night, to remind you that you no longer need to grope in uncertainty. You are stepping into a new season, a season where clarity will be your inheritance. You will no longer walk in confusion, no longer live in doubt, wondering what is truth and what is illusion. I give you spiritual eyes to see clearly, ears to hear my voice even in the midst of the world's noise. The truth has come to you, and that very truth will set you free. No lie can bind your mind any longer. No darkness can imprison your soul. You will know that true freedom does not come from men, nor from circumstances, but only from me, the living one who never changes. Be still, my child, and trust in me. Let your heart rest in the assurance that I am right beside you. When the world grows loud, find peace in my presence. When everything around seems shaken, you know with confidence that I still hold all things in perfect order. You do not need to strain to hold everything together, for I am the one upholding you. You do not need to control what lies beyond your ability, for I am in control of all. And I promise you, nothing will go wrong for you. For my hand rests upon your life, and no one can take away what I have ordained. My beloved, look back and see that through all the years I have never abandoned you. When you thought you were alone, I was walking beside you. When you wept in the night, I was the one who wiped away your tears. When you thought your dreams had died, I was the one who rekindled your hope. And now I speak again to you, be strong, for you are not merely walking through darkness, you are stepping into the light. This is the season when truth will shine, when the uncertain will become clear, when you will see my faithfulness greater than ever before. Tonight, rest with confidence, for I have sent my angels to surround you, to guard your home and keep your soul in peace. Do not let any worry steal the rest I have given. Place every burden into my hands, for I am willing to carry them for you. And when you awaken, you will feel renewal in your mind, lightness in your soul, and a fresh confidence that you do not walk alone. My child, I remind you that my love never changes. My hand still rests upon you, and no power can pull you out of my embrace. No bitter word of man, no scheme of darkness, no weight of the past can separate you from the perfect plan I have set for you. You belong to me, and no force can ever change that truth. So then, my beloved, sleep in my peace, rise in my hope, and live fully in my truth. For I am the one who is with you today, tomorrow, and forever, never changing. Amen. As a child of God, you are never alone, for I am always by your side in every moment, reminding you to live in faith and in my eternal love. Follow and stay alert, so you will never miss a word I speak from heaven. Amen.